Cold weather hit the big country hard this week, and that can sometimes damage cars or even homes. K-Texas reporter Copeland Welch spoke with Midway Plumbing about some of the common calls they get when it gets this cold.
Drip the faucet, open the cabinets, insulate your pipes. These are common things to do when the temperature drops, but when people forget, plumbing companies get calls.
Unfortunately, it's a lot of, I don't have any water. So we just put them on a list, and then whenever it starts to thaw out, we follow back up with those customers, say, hey, do you see anything leaking? Can we come out and double check for you? Things like that.
While the cold front that blew through the big country was mild, Midway Plumbing is still expecting more calls as frozen pipes start to thaw out.
This freeze wasn't as major as some of the other ones what we have, but as soon as the temperature starts to rise, we'll probably start getting those, oh my gosh, there's a leak under my sink, or the hose bib's frozen, I can't get the water hose off because it's busted on there. So the first couple days when the freeze happens, we're kind of slow, and then we'll just get slammed with water leak calls.
The general manager says there is one mistake many homeowners make that can cost you a lot of money in damages.
So say everything has thawed out, you go into the laundry room and there's water just gushing everywhere from a busted pipe. Well, you call the city, you have to wait for the city to come out. If you don't know where that main shutoff valve, that water is just going to continue to run, and it could be hours. So not knowing where your main shutoff valve is a huge mistake. Everybody should at least know where that's at.
Andrea Harden tells me the most common call they've taken over the freeze is a result of forgetting to drip your faucets.
When there's no water circulating or moving, then it tends to, when water sets in pipes, then it freezes, it expands. And so that's what causes things to bust, is because it expands, and then when it thaws out, it's basically already busted.
Convenience. We often leave the hose attached to the faucet so it's easy access when we need it. Harden says this can cause a lot of problems.
When your outside faucet is still connected to the water hose, there's water still in there, so it will expand as well and cause either that hose bib to bust or the pipe that it's connected to bust.
Keep these tips in mind to help keep yourself from ending up in one of these situations. In Abilene, I'm Copeland Welch, K-Texas News.
Copeland, thank you.